Why do governments track their money? Hey, in case you don't know me, my name's Jason Cheney, and that's what we're going to dig into today. So this topic actually came from this morning while I was doing one of my courses in the Awakened Millionaire course that I'm doing with Dr. Joe Dispenza. I'm sorry, Dr. Joe Vitale. And it was really interesting because he was talking about how why you should start tracking your money in different ways. And I started thinking like, wait, this is so true because it applies to our health also. And if you know me, one of my mottos is health is wealth. And if you really want to track your wealth, you need to track your health. And so if you're not familiar with US currencies and stuff like that, it's like here's some that I have like this is an old $1 silver certificate. I do collect money, so and you see like it has the barcode and all these different things. Even an old Confederate bun that I have, it actually has a serial number, stuff like this. And all these are ways to track it so you know one, how much you actually have out there, and two, how to get rid of how much you need to get rid of. And it goes the exact same way with our weight. If you're trying to lose weight, you need to track what are you actually eating and what do you need to get rid of and what do you need to add in there. Nothing is actually different. And so just to let you know, I'm gonna share with you just a little bit of my meal from yesterday. So one of the things I ate was a cup of ramen noodles. I had about a half, 1.5 cups of white rice steamed, a cup of spinach, some guava paste. If you're not familiar with that, it's just a little sweet snack, something I like to do whenever I have a sweet craving. I did some apples and did a couple other things. No, 2 cups of vegetable soup that I made from scratch. And hearing that, how much protein do you think I had? How much calories do you think I ate in a day? Do you think that's enough to actually survive each and every day? And it's going to shock you. I'm going to share you with you some of the macronutrients in a little bit later. But one of the things I started learning when as started to go on this weight loss journey was I was not tracking anything that I was eating, and it got to the point where, and it's sad to admit this, but it got to the point where I remember when my wife and I were still in Panama, we had just got back from the U.S. and we had went to I think it was either Ross or something. You know you can buy the big bags of sea salt and the big old bags of family size M&Ms. I think we bought like 8 or 9 bags of the family size M&Ms, stocked up on them, bought a whole suitcase just for them, and we ate them within 2 days, all 9 bags in 2 days. All of a sudden, we looked down and we just saw the empty bag here, empty bag there, empty bag here. I was embarrassed. My wife was embarrassed, and we was like, "Look, something's wrong," and we got to stop it. And that's when we started really tracking what we was eating because that's when I started understanding. Wait, if I'm not on top of what I'm eating each and every day, and I don't know what I'm putting in my body, I'm going to unconsciously just throw stuff in there, and it may not be the best things for me. And so this is why tracking is very important. And really ask yourself, like, if you're suffering from diabetes, if you have cardiac issues, hypertension, or if it's just obesity, when was the last time you tracked and you knew exactly what you were eating on a daily basis? Because if you have any of these lifestyle issues, most likely your lifestyle is not being tracked. And that's what I learned the hard way. And trust me, it got me over to 550 plus pounds to a point I had cardiac issues. I was pre-diabetic, had neuropathy, all of these different issues. And until I started tracking and changing everything, that's when I realized exactly what I was eating and exactly how to start correcting my health. And so let me go ahead and just share with you some of the macronutrients from the meal that I shared with you. And now remember that isn't everything I ate because there's some other things in there. You have to be in the 7 day jump start to know about it. Just because those are people in there that's taking their health really serious. So I share things with them and make things specially for them that I don't just share for the public. So for calories, I ended up eating 1,400 calories for the day. I ended up getting 35 grams of protein. Now, you only needed 25 grams to 28 grams, depending on if you're a man or woman. But 35 grams, I still had got enough protein in. Carbs, I got in 222 carbs. Now, this is funny with the carbs because for all the low carbers out there, and I used to be one also, you probably like, wait, if I eat carbs, I'm going to gain weight. I ate 222 carbs yesterday, and I still lost 2 pounds today. Like, think about that. Fat, I put in 27 grams. I had 27 grams of fat. Vitamin C, 312%, iron, 120%, calcium, 169%, vitamin A, 668%, folic acid, which is part of the vitamin B complex, 126%. Like all these things, I've got way over my daily recommended value. And this is eating a plant based lifestyle. And I just share with you what I ate. And most likely, if you think like I used to think, like, oh, that's not enough food, we don't know how much we really need because we don't track how much we really eat. So really pay attention to that. And so I just wanted to share that with you today because I thought that was a really, really cool lesson, especially hearing it again from Dr. Joe Vitale in his Awakened Millionaire course. And I hope that was really helpful. I hope that was valuable for you. And I hope you do start tracking because once you start tracking, you can change your life. Miracles will happen for you. If you need help with tracking, just click the link up above or below, depending where it is on your video. You can join the free 7-day jumpstart group. We're actually in the middle of a 7-day jumpstart right now. Don't be afraid to just jump in. The videos I leave them up so you can keep going through them and keep learning from it. And for the 7 days, I'm actually taking you through each day is a step that I use to reverse and lose weight, reverse issues and lose weight. So that's the whole point of the